In the talk of the town, we're all talking about the bitterly cold temperatures that are headed this way for the weekend, and your home is set to undergo a real stress test. Everything from your pipes to your heating system.
So, WBZ's Brandon Truitt shows us the simple things you can do now to make sure you don't get into trouble.
We could anticipate 300 to 400 calls coming in per day.
Versus,
maybe 50 to 60.
For the folks at Akean Plumbing, Heating and Air, it's go time. The weekend destined to be busy. All employees are on standby.
One thing that we recommend folks do before a weekend like this is to do a walk around the house and just seal any gaps if they can with just some basic insulation or something.
Akean with advice for heating, electric, and of course pipes. Those classic tips of leaving faucets at a drip are still proving effective, particularly in older homes. Akean says this is not the weekend to try to save a buck or two by keeping the thermostat low. It is widely recommended to set it at least 70 degrees as we approach temperatures like this.
Many situations where that's just not a good temperature to contend with the outside cold, and that will result in frozen pipes some of the times.
You can also open the doors below the sink, let some of that warmer air in. Akean emphasizes knowing where your main water switch is in case pipes start to leak or freeze.
Water meter, valve right past the meter, you shut that off and you've successfully isolated that leak from causing further damage.
Heating systems will be running overtime. A clean filter will help ease the strain. And if your heat goes out, the fix might be right downstairs. Check your breaker.
Once you go check that and ensure that that is in the on position, going over to the unit and flipping the service switch off, which looks just like a light switch on the side of the unit, turning it off for a couple minutes and then turning it back on. And a lot of times we see that that resolves the issue.
And if you think this cold air is moving in and out too quickly to make an impact, Akean says he's seen damage done with less, asking folks to take steps ahead of the frigid air. In Watertown, Brandon Truitt, WBZ News.